Player brought down for St. Mary's Kitende. Some of the officials who have been officiating at this national championship, the referees, and of course there on camera is the referees chairman at the national level. Of course, that's at the federation, Mashud Sali, trying to monitor what the boys are doing on the pitch. A chance for St. Mary's Kitende to take the lead. But of course, there goes the title to be won by one of the two sides here. Chance for St. Mary's Kitende to take the lead. They have a free kick in just meters away from the 18-yard box. Ball delivered. Buddo SS regains possession. Ball cleared away. Headed away by St. Mary's Kitende. Still in the midfield. Isaac Ntambi now. Crosses a very long ball. But goalkeeper YB Edrisa controls that one. Returns to his box. And makes sure the ball is safe in his hands. 15 minutes played. But of course, a dominant 15 minutes for Buddo SS. St. Mary's Kitende trying to react just a few minutes ago. But of course, the free kick was well saved by the goalkeeper. Have you witnessed what you expected so far, or we expect more than this?
This is exactly what I expected. Looking at the way Buddo SS is playing, passing their football, entertaining football from the back up to the final side, that's what you expect from the side like Buddo SS. Of course, when you look at their midfield, the likes of Lala, then you have a big man so by name of Akram, then you have Joffrey. They are really down their base, and of course Owen Mukisa are trying to create chances in the 18-yard Atima Gaza. Of course, St. Mary's City, they had got a chance, but of course they have failed to utilize it. But of course, just like I've been telling you, that team, that's Buddo SS, looks a well-determined side coming to this game, and of course they are looking at winning their side title. And if they continue playing like the way they are playing, we might see them actually being crowned champions tonight, because they have so far they are doing whatever it takes for them to take the day. And let's expect them a good one here, because these sides are familiar to each other, and of course the team which is prepared mentally, but of course for the first few minutes, team that is Buddo SS has really dominated, and now it has pleased many fans, and we have seen them creating many chances, but they are yet to utilize any. And maybe one thing they will have to work on is just on the finishing, because they have created more chances, and of course they have not utilized any. If they continue not utilizing their chances, then this might haunt them, and eventually Team St. Mary's City, and they will get the advantage.
Well, a chance for St. Mary's Kitende now to take the lead. But of course the referee gave an advantage earlier shot, but goes wide, and it will be a goal kick for Buddo SS. Player down, Isaac Ntambi of St. Mary's Kitende. Medical called upon to rescue the situation. And of course, the referee calls for a cooling break. Isaac Ntambi getting treatment as the other players have to refresh. High temperatures here at Tingora, but of course that hasn't limited Buddo SS and St. Mary's Kitende to give us one of the best. But of course, in the end, one winner will take this one away. 0-0 it is between Buddo SS and St. Mary's Kitende. Play resumes here. St. Mary's Kitende now with the ball, trying to launch another attack here. But of course, Buddo SS in the midfield, trying to look for Zito Mushin. A long ball. But of course, a chance for Buddo SS, but very tight angle. And couldn't place that behind the back of the net. The score is 0-0. Good chance for Buddo SS. But a Bast Sambira won't be able to put that one inside. And of course, the referee says that will be a foul and a free kick for St. Mary's Kitende. Free kick for St. Mary's Kitende, delivered in by Isaac Ntambi, but the referee says it's a free kick for Buddo SS. Now Buddo SS in another attack. Nice pressure from the defender. And of course, that one won't be crossed in. St. Mary's Kitende now trying to start that ball from the back. Isaac Ntambi. Fans are here in numbers. Throw in for Buddo SS. Ball cleared away by St. Mary's Kitende captain Simon Mukisa. A chance for St. Mary's Kitende now on their right wing. Ball crossed in, but still in the midfield, headed in by Chakwa Ashraf. Now St. Mary's Kitende trying to cook. Buddo SS regains position. They are not giving them any chance to possess this ball. Referee says it will be a free kick for Buddo SS. Player down. St. Mary's Kitende has won these national titles 11 times. And of course, for Buddo SS, they have won it 2 times. That was in 2009 and in 2018 when they beat Blessed Sacrament Chimanya, one of the teams that is currently playing very good football. But of course, you can't forget that 2018 championship where Chimanya only had 12 players. Player down, Isaac Ntambi. Medical called upon to rescue the situation. 2 players down, Isaac Ntambi and Claude Wakenge. But Wakenge will be back on his feet and will be able to continue. Simon Mkisadea tried to have a jazz with Buddo SS player. But of course, so come John Bosco Waiswa today calls Buddo SS's Abasat Sambira. And of course, he might be in need of Claude Wakenge for a very small talk. Oh, it's Waligo Ibrahim. Tells them, let's play football. No matter being a final, we still need each other. He has handled the game very well so far. A game that you expect. Oh. There goes the team doctor trying to exchange words with the referee. As this side, the 4th official, Rachel Nantongo, tries to calm down the situation with coach Hassan Zungu. But of course, play has resumed. And Buddo SS has cleared that chance away for St. Mary's Kitende. Still in possession. They'll have a throw in. Still a calm game, more than what you should expect, you would have expected from this final. Waligo Ibrahim, the team captain, to deliver in a long throw. But it will be a goal kick for Buddo SS. The first time St. Mary's Kitende won the national championship was in 2004. Buddo is trying here with a good attack, but the ball goes out. The fans rising on their feet to cheer on Buddo SS. And of course, as you can hear in the background, now St. Mary's Kitende, long ball delivered in the midfield. But of course taken away by St. Mary's Kitende. Now with the chance inside the box, the ball crossed in but kicked away by St. Mary's Kitende again. They have the ball on the right wing. Trying to pass in the midfield, but the ball is taken away. Buddo SS has not given St. Mary's Kitende any opportunity to pass the ball. And of course, even that ball, the long balls they go for are cleared away. Throw in for St. Mary's Kitende. Free kick for Buddo SS. And of course, the first trophy that was won by St. Mary's Kitende was hosted in Mbarara by Ntare School. By then, it was still called the Copa Coca-Cola, before rebranding to the USSSA National Boys Football Championship. There goes the accolades for the most valuable player, best goalkeeper, and of course the top scorer for this championship. Throw in for St. Mary's Kitende, Isaac Ntambi. Ball cleared away. Buddo SS is trying to regain possession, but the ball is taken away. Thrown in by Ashraf Chakua. Good chance for St. Mary's Kitende. Nice cross delivered inside the box. Cleared away. Referee says it will be a free kick for Buddo SS. The first time Buddo SS won the title, it was hosted in Fort Portal City by St. Louis College Chegobe. Of course, St. Louis managed to return on this year's national championship after a while. But of course, they are one of the schools that have this title. Buddo SS trying to pass in the midfield. Well-coordinated team. But of course, the resilience from St. Mary's Kitende does not allow to be with that ball for a long time. Goalkeeper Rogers Obale trying to take his time. Clears away that ball. Now, Buddo SS trying to look for that opening goal. Everyone attentive following this game. There goes the fans. The children and the old, all being united by one sport. And of course, that's the beautiful football. Buddo SS clears that ball away. It seems they have got a lot of fans here. They are cheering up everything that they are doing. And of course, other teams that have won this title, many may get surprised. But of course, Kololo SS has these titles in the cupboard. Not one, not two, but of course 4 titles. Others include Ginger SS, a chance, but of course the ball goes direct to the goalkeeper's hands. Rogers Obale trying to start this one in the right Flank. Oh, nice dribbling here and turning. And of course the fans will cheer that one up. Buddo SS have a chance. Ball crossed in, but of course direct to the goalkeeper's hands. Roger Zobale. They're also now trying to play. But Buddo SS still a better side. Now in the midfield, St. Mary's Kitende. Goalkeeper Waibe Dirisa comes out to rescue. Security tight to make sure that everyone is safe as we enjoy this beautiful football. Buddo SS. Good shot. That goes out for a goal kick. There goes the fans looking impressed. And of course, they are having a smile on their face this afternoon. But St. Mary's Kitende now. Not even the numbers would hinder them to watch. They'll get up those vehicles. A cross trying to be delivered in. Cleared away by the captain. Waligo Ibrahim, very solid at the back. But of course, 35 minutes played. Should we expect something new in the next 4 minutes? Because we are only 5 minutes away from the first half.
I'm seeing a goalless first half draw. A goalless draw. As the two teams will be going back to the drawing board to see the possible ways of coming back and probably win the game. And of course, just like I tell you weekly, this one is a tight game, and of course the team Buddo seem to have won the heart of people from Ngora, and of course we have seen them cheering. That's team Buddo SS having sent a message. Remember, they are so far they have the highest score, beating someone 14 goals to 1. They attracted people's attention, and of course they are here seriously cheering team Buddo SS, and they are trying to do their best here. They are passing from the back up to the final side. They have created more chances, but they are yet to score. Let's see what they can do. But they are going for a draw, our first half draw.
Well, don't forget that Buddo SS eliminated the only host hope of the 4 teams that represented Teso region, where we are now. Only one, Bukedia Comprehensive, was still in this championship by yesterday. But of course it is the boys in white that knocked them out in penalty shootouts. Instructions coming from every side of the pitch. That's a Buddo SS player trying to urge his fellows to make sure that they take this one home. But of course, whoever wins the trophy will go to Wakiso zone. But now the question comes, where exactly? Buddo SS trying to chase. But of course, St. Mary's Kitende standing tall in the back. If it was a late one, we would be seeing a different score, because they have launched several attacks. They have created enough chances. But credit to Simon Mukisa and his fellows in the defense, who has kept sanity for St. Mary's Kitende. Throw in for Buddo SS. Trying to pass that ball in the midfield. Now goes for a pass, but no one is there for Buddo SS. Isaac Ntambi goes for a long ball. Taken away by Buddo SS in the midfield. Pass to find Simon Mukisa. There goes Buddo SS technical bench. following closely. Now St. Mary's Kitende in possession in the midfield. Now Ashraf Chakua, very good pass. Bad ball cleared away by Buddo SS. Isaac Ntambi now deployed in the left wing today. Normally plays as a right back. Back in the midfield. Now possession taken away by Buddo SS. Trying to pass that ball in the midfield. Ball taken away by St. Mary's Kitende. Trying to go for a long shot. Fakes one. Has a chance. But the ball is blocked. And referee says enough is enough. For the first 40 minutes are done. And of course more exciting 40 to come up after 15 minutes of rest. A game of different tactics. There goes the team manager Joel Mwanguzi and the head coach Zungu Hassan trying to share a word at halftime. And of course look for a medicine immediately at the start of second half. Started earlier on, dominated by Buddo SS. St. Mary's Kitende gained rhythm. But of course, credit to their defense for the discipline exhibited so far. Many chances crossed in. And of course, others launched. But they were there to deal with everything that came their way. Goalless at halftime. More 40 minutes to come. Halftime at Ingora High School. Buddo Secondary School 0. St. Mary's Kitende 0.
Still nil-nil between the two work soldiers, that is St. Mary's Kitende and Team Buddo SS. You can't expect this, but of course, just seeing that you have to know, no corner kicks so far half time, no corner kick, no team has had a corner kick. Of course, when you look at the attempts, it's 5 for Buddo SS, then one for team that is St. Mary's Kitende, all off target, no attempt on target. And of course, looking at the fouls committed here, 7 for team that is St. Mary's Kitende and 6 for team that is Buddo SS. No yellow card, no goal. That is how the first half is. And of course, let's wait and see how the two teams will bounce back and see the ways of winning the game. Of course, the two coaches have a lot to do. Coach Hassan Izugu and that's Coach Richard Malinga on the other side of Buddo SS have a lot to do if they're to come back and win the game. So far, Buddo SS have had a good game, dominating everything. Ball position, passing very well from the back up to the final third, but they are yet to score. And of course, the more they keep on wasting their chances, that might haunt them at the end of the day. We saw Team St. Mary's Kitende bouncing back towards the first half. They had created something, but of course they did not utilize it. The ball was cleared by the defense of Buddo SS. Let's wait and see how the two teams will bounce back and see ways of winning the game. Of course, there is a lot of talking points in this very game. These are the two giants from Wakiso. First of all, they'll be looking at who is the giants of Wakiso. That is one thing that the two teams will be fighting for. The giant of Wakiso, perhaps that, of course, team that is St. Mary's Kitende, they will be looking forward to level it with Chibuli SS, who are the record champions. They have 11. And of course, Team St. Mary's Kitende have 10 titles. And of course, Buddo SS will be looking forward to win their third title, having won it in 2000, that is 2009 and 2018. They will be looking forward to win their third title. Let's get back. We shall have second half kick started there. Still 0-0 between St. Mary's Kitende and team that's the Buddo SS. It's still 0-0 between the two Waxo Giants. Of course, Tayari West TV. And of course, bringing you live commentary, Wycliffe and John Solomon Okuma, known as John Case Belgium, for live commentary here on your TV, Tayari. Referee John. Goes back the players for second half, and I've seen St. Mary's Raza Buddo SS both team trying to make substitutions here. Shot number 5 for team St. Mary's Kitende paves way for his brother. Shot number 10. And of course, shot number 5 for Buddo paves way for shot number 15. A player by names of Kizito Mushin comes out for his brother Babi Shakur. And of course, on the other side, Tumisinge Farouk comes in for his brother. That is Bahati. Let's see. Second half I've started here. Let's see what the two sides, how things will unfold at the end of the day. St. Mary's Kitende trying to do something here. And of course, throw in for team St. Mary's Kitende. Let's see what they can do here. Shot number 2 for St. Mary's. Collins with a good one. Of course, goes out for a goal kick for team Buddo SS. Goalkeeper for Buddo, Idrissa. Take his own time, but of course decides to start a quick one here. He has made a mistake. Buddo, St. Mary's. Hey, 1-on-1 Idrissa saves his team. He made a mistake, but of course he stands tall to save his team. Idrissa made a mistake. Too much confidence here. Was almost costing team Buddo SS. But of course they stand tall. Still 0-0. Now St. Mary's Kitende back in the quotation again. They have chance here, but goes out for a goal kick. Ball out for a goal kick for team Buddo SS. They have come back with a high gear. Let's see what they can do here. St. Mary's Kitende wants to get something. They want to get something. Now Idrissa, goalkeeper, starts that one for Buddo. Decides go for a long ball. Let's see what they can do here. And of course, St. Mary's Kitende trying to launch an attack. What can they do? Ball goes out for throwing for team Buddo SS. Quick one there being started. Let's see what they can do here in the right hand flag. St. Mary's Kitende back in the condition by Buddo SS. Well, good play there, but of course goes out for a throw in for team St. Mary's Kitende. Good one there. Let's see what they can do here. St. Mary's Kitende. Players down for team that's the Buddo SS. It's not feeling well. Shot number 12. That is shot number 12. Lutalo is not feeling well. It's not feeling well. Let's see whether I will be in position to continue. 42 minutes gone. Still 0-0 between the two giants of Wakiso, Buddo SS and St. Mary's Kitende. Now, of course, they have started a quick one here. St. Mary's Kitende trying to launch an attack here. What can they do? Goalkeeper gets that one with a lot of ease. Idrissa takes his own time. He wants to go for a long ball. And of course goes for it. Long one looking for the forward. Let's see how they can come back. St. Mary's Kitende. They want to get something. They'll come back with the high gear. But shot number 13. Leonard for team. That is Buddo SS. Tries to make a cross. A good one here. Well controlled. We see here. Of course, good defending from Team St. Mary's Kitende. Now they have started it. Good one there on the left flank. Let's see what they can do here. Launching an attack, St. Mary's Kitende. They want to get something here. The 10-time champions, St. Mary's Kitende. Now want to get something. Free kick for Team St. Mary's. Shot number 6 for St. Mary's. Being brought down. That's a shot number 8. Claude Wakenge. Let's see Isaac behind the ball. Let's see what he can decide to do here. St. Mary's Kitende. They have a free kick here. Isaac. He decides to go for a long ball after looking for the forward. Good defending from Buddo SS. But still, St. Mary's Kitende with the ball. But of course, now Buddo SS trying to launch an attack. Shot number 4. Let's see what they can do here. Buddo, St. Mary's now comes there in the mix. St. Mary's Kitende, shot number 15. A good one here. Let's see what they can do. Good play from shot number 15. St. Mary's Kitende. They have something here to do. Of course, the ball goes out for a goal kick. For team that is Buddo SS. Shot number 15. Ashraf displays some good football. Now ball is, let's see, St. Mary's Kitende back in the quotation. Buddo SS comes in the mix. Now Kitende. Free kick for team Buddo SS. Shot number 4. Mukisa Owen for team Buddo SS was brought down. And of course, referee John blows his whistle. He has really balanced this game. He has not booked any player. Because Buddo SS with a long one here. Let's see what they can do here. But good defending from St. Mary's Kitende. Buddo back in the quotation again. Good passes here now, St. Mary's Kitende. Good defending from them. Let's see what they can do. Behind, let's see on the right flank, St. Mary's Kitende. They have made a mistake, blind pass here. Let's see, just number 15 for Buddo. But of course, good defending. They have a chance here. Still Buddo SS. But good defending from team St. Mary's Kitende. First corner kick of the game. Corner kick for team Buddo SS. Players down for team St. Mary's Kitende. Let's see. Can Buddo get something from the corner kick? First corner kick of the game. Buddo SS with a corner kick. Obale Rogers is yet to concede the goal ever since the tournament began. Can he do his magic here? Let's wait and see. Good one there, but good defending from Kitende. But of course, Buddo SS back in the condition yet again. They want to do something here. Players down, but the referee says play on. 54 team St. Mary's. They have started a quick one here. Let's see in the midfield. On the right flank, left flank. Can they get something here? Long one there, cross, but of course, good defending from Buddo SS. Let's see what they can do here. Buddo Now St. Mary's Kitende trying to build something in the midfield. Good cross here delivered. Let's see. Of course, good defending from Team Buddo SS. Goes out for a throw in for Team St. Mary's. Good one there. Let's see. But goes out for a throw in for Team Buddo SS. Goes out for Team throw in for Buddo. Ibrahim. Good one there. Let's see what they can do here. Now Buddo Kitende on the left, but goes out for a throw in for Team Buddo SS. Quick one there being started. The ball is out for a throw in for St. Mary's Kitende. They have started a quick one here. Just number 8 Kiaude. Now St. Mary's Buddo trying to launch an attack, but of course, well dealt with the defender of St. Mary's Kitende, and it goes out for a throw in for Team Buddo SS. Throw in for Team Buddo SS. They are taking their own time. Of course, they have started a quick one there. Let's see what they can do from the right, from the left. Of course, good defending now. St. Mary's Kitende trying to do something here. St. Mary's ball goes back into the goalkeeper, Idrissa. And of course, guesses with a lot of ease. Decides to go for a long ball. Headed away from St. Mary's Kitende. An advantage being given here. Long one here up front looking for the striker. St. Mary's Kitende. But goes out for a goal kick. Gaza is the corner kick for Team St. Mary's Kitende. Second corner kick, 1-4 Buddo, 1-4 St. Mary's Kitende. 15 minutes played. Still 0-0 here in Ngora High School. Long one they are being brought, but headed away by Buddo SS. Let's see a rebound here, but of course goes for a rebound. Long one, but goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick for Team Buddo SS. They have started a quick one with Ronald for Team Buddo. Well controlled. Goes for a long one on the left here. He can do something here. Mukisa. Owen with a shot, but of course goes out. Chaz Miale. Not well met there. Another opportunity wasted for Team Buddo SS. Of course, the fans, they are not happy. Hey, a lot of talking points from them. The fans have really come up with a good number, trying to witness how things will unfold between the two giants, that is St. Mary's Kitende and Buddo SS. The 10-time champions, St. Mary's Kitende, will be looking forward to level it with Chibuli SS, who have 11. And of course, Buddo SS will be looking forward to win their third title. And the other thing that you'll have to know, the two sides are all from Wakiso. They will be battling for the badge of Wakiso, who is a giant in Wakiso. That's one thing that the two teams will be battling for. Now goalkeeper for Kitende Obale starts a good one on the left flank here. Now let's see, blind pass. Now Buddo SS with a chance here. Because let's see how they can come back in the right flank here. Buddo SS decides go for a cross, but of course, good defending from Team St. Mary's. Now a counter-attack here for St. Mary's Kitende. Of course, good defending from Team Buddo SS. Throw in for Team Buddo. The fans have really turned up full swing here to witness. Now, it's chance for Buddo, but of course, throw in for Team Buddo SS. Ibrahim goes for that one. Says go for a long ball. Of course, good defending from St. Mary's Kitende. Let's see what they can do here. Now it's Buddo. St. Mary's Kitende. Buddo now is the ball. They have a chance here to deliver a cross. Let's see. But of course, the ball goes out for a throw in for Team St. Mary's Kitende. 0-0 it is. 52 minutes played. Now just number 8, Claude for St. Mary City. They lose it, but of course they regain it. St. Mary City, and they with the long one out for looking for the forwards. Well controlled here. Can they get something? Can they get something? They have a chance here to launch an attack here. St. Mary City, and they good defending from team that is Ibrahim. In fact, Olala comes here to rescue his team. Buddo SS now back in quotation. St. Mary City, and the long one there. But of course, goes out for a goal kick for Team Buddo SS. Talking about Yoro Olala, he has really been so much instrumental for team that is Buddo SS. Shot number 8. The fans are all over the pitch. Now good one there from Buddo SS. Let's see what they can do here. Can they get something? And of course, free kick. Yeah, free kick for team St. Mary's Kitende. Good one there being started on the left. Let's see what they can do here. St. Mary's with a good cross delivery here. They have a chance here. But of course, the ball is still in their legs. The side but well intercepted. What a shot it was. But well blocked by the defender. That is Captain Barasa. He has a lot to do. Captain Barasa for team Dixon Barasa. For team Buddo has a lot to do today. It was a good shot, but they blocked it. Good shot from shot number 18 for Kitende. Shot number 18. That is Jahid. Goalkeeper Idrissa. Starts a long one here. Let's see what he can. Now Buddo, St. Mary's Kitende. Good one there. They decided to go for upper balls here. That's their strengths. Lona takes his time. Of course, the ball goes out for a goal kick for team Buddo SS. Still 0-0, 55 minutes played. Long one there from goalkeeper Idrissa. Let's see what his ball can yield. Free kick for team St. Mary's Kitende. The pitch. St. Mary's Kitende. They have come back. They want to get something. And of course, coach for the technical bench for that is team Buddo SS. Wondering. He looks so much worried. He's asking himself questions. That is head coach Malinga Richard. Of course, St. Mary's Kitende. What can they do here? They have a chance here. Just number 2 for Kitende. Yes. But of course, good defending from team Buddo. They have really come back to do something, some business here. But Buddo SS, very calm, very patient, not allowing them the spaces. Buddo SS. Now on the left flank, St. Mary's Kitende. But good defending from team that is Buddo SS. Ibrahim, coach for team that is Coach Malinga Richard. Can't believe, he's not believing on what he's seeing. How his boys are playing. Goal kick for team Buddo SS. St. Mary's Kitende, they're seriously dominating now. They want to get something. Idrissa with a chance to start that one in his goal. Decides to go for a long ball. Let's see what his ball can yield now. Buddo SS trying to pass it in the middle. They have something here. They want to create something. Cross well delivered by the goalkeeper. Obale gets that one with a lot of ease. He has started a quick one here from behind, trying to build from behind. Team St. Mary's. They side go for a long ball. Now here, Buddo SS, they have a chance here. What can they do? Shot number 15 with a cross well delivered. Let's see here. What a miss. What a miss. Now St. Mary's Kitende trying to launch an attack here. St. Mary's Kitende, just number 14 with a through ball here. Let's see what they can do here. Can they respond here? They have a chance here, one-on-one, but the goal goes out. Two teams missing golden opportunities. Buddo SS had created, but they missed it. Here is St. Mary's Kitende, having created with a very good move, but they have failed to utilize it. Still 0-0. 59 minutes gone. 59 minutes played here.
Playground, and it's cooling break for both sides. The temper of the game is rising, and of course with 20 minutes left to play, both teams are looking forward to break the deadlock and make sure they end this before we head to the penalty shootouts. And of course St. Mary's Kitende has not conceded any goal at this year's national championship. For Buddo SS, they hold a record that they have scored the highest number of goals in one match. 13-1 past Chemwania. That was in the group stages earlier on. But of course the championship will be coming to an end today. The finalists here, joined by Wikidia Comprehensive, who emerged as bronze medalists. And of course, Amus College will be heading to Kenya in August to represent Uganda at the FIASA Games. A championship that will be held in Kakamega. Amus returns as defending champions, while the three will qualify, having defied all odds at this year's national championship. Zero. Buddo SS trying to launch an attack here. They have the ball on the right wing. Cleared away by St. Mary's Kitende. Blocked, and to be a throw in for St. Mary's Kitende in their own half. Intense sunny conditions here. Santos Agok is introduced on the pitch. Idris Awaibi trying to take his time. Buddo SS trying to look for that opening goal. And of course, in final games like this, it might turn out to be the winning goal. An attack for St. Mary's Kitende. Player brought down, and referee says it will be a free kick for St. Mary's Kitende. And of course, a yellow card dished out for the captain, Ibrahim Waligo. The first booking of the game arrives on the 63rd minute. They have a chance here to take the lead. There is Santos Agok. Ashraf Chakua to deliver in this one. He still plays for the under 15 side of St. Mary's Kitende. And he was the captain of the team that represented Uganda at the CAF Africa Schools Football Championship in Ghana, where they finished 4th. He also played for the Uganda Cubs in Morocco, who qualified for the first ever Football World Cup for Uganda. Comes Ashraf Chakua, delivers a good one, but goes over the bar. The fans cheering up anything that goes Buddo's way. They are happy with what is taking place. Very convinced so far. Trying to analyze the game in their own way. Goalkeeper YB Idrissa. Another attack for St. Mary's Kitende. They are too lively in this second half. Trying to dominate play. Launching several attacks through Ashraf Chakua on the other left wing. Fans there, they have come in big numbers under the intense sunny conditions. Free kick for Buddo SS. Long ball. Buddo SS with the ball in the midfield, trying to dominate play. Referee says to be an advantage for Buddo SS. There goes security very tight to make sure that we only play football. A chance for Buddo SS to deliver in a long corner kick, but of course not far. The ball is in Smaski's half. Long ball delivered inside the box. Well tapped him, but of course goes direct into the hands of the goalkeeper and quickly started. They have an attack here. St. Mary's Kitende switches play to find Santos Agok in the midfield, but of course he's tapped looking for Dennis Chisiriko. Goes into direct into the goalkeeper's hand. Still 0-0 in this final. Both teams trying to chase for that opening goal. It's a throw in for St. Mary's Kitende. Cleared away. Still in the midfield. Long ball crossed in. Miscommunication from Buddo, but of course they regain possession. Finally cleared away, and it will be a goal kick for Buddo SS. 13 minutes left to play, and everyone is under pressure. There goes some of the fans, media and officials watching this game near the VIP seats. Well, There goes the State Minister of Education and Sports, Honorable Peter Gwang. In center, the Vice President of the Uganda Secondary School Sports Association, Haj Twahil Chitezala. And of course, the Commissioner of Physical Education and Sports, Reverend Canon Dr. Duncan Mugumya, enjoying this game. And of course, those are the brains that plans for Ugandan Sports and Education. A good shot for St. Mary's Kitende, but the ball goes wide and it will be a goal kick for Buddo SS. Here comes a change for Buddo SS. Vubia Yunus is set to replace Nyonyintono Geoffrey. If you can recall in yesterday's match, Geoffrey Nyonyintono, shot 10, who is being substituted off for shot number 14, Vubia Yunus, had a very good game yesterday against Mukedia Comprehensive. Was one of those players who converted in the penalty shootouts to guide Buddo SS back to the final of this championship. Now they have a chance here to take the lead. They have the ball well crossed in, but of course cleared away by St. Mary's Kitende. Another chance goes begging for Buddo SS. Player down for Buddo SS, and the referee calls for a stretcher. As the medical tries to run to the pitch to save the situation. Referee trying to tell the captain and the team doctors to leave the player to be stretched off so that he can get his treatment off the pitch. He's holding a yellow card in his hands. Yellow card for Roy Olala. And of course, change for St. Mary's Kitende. As Leonard Kasanya comes on for Arafat Nkola. Leonard Kasanya is their top scorer currently. With 3 goals scored. If the game ends with this same scoreline, we'll be heading for the penalty shootouts. And of course, Buddo SS has tested this before. A free kick for St. Mary's Kitende in the middle of the park. There goes the fans. And some players of Amos College. They are not here. They were here last year. That's how funny football can be. It's hard to dominate football, and it will ever be hard. Long free kick delivered in for St. Mary's Kitende. Ball headed away. Referee says it will be a free kick for Buddo SS. Down is Waligo Ibrahim. Free kick for Buddo. A long ball to be delivered in by Edris Awaibi. And of course, since the initiation of this championship in 1986, that's over 39 years since it was introduced, only 11 schools have gone on to win this championship. Free kick for Buddo SS. And of course, this year's finalists, St. Mary's Kitende, has won this championship 11 times, but of course they have gone on to defend the title 3 times. I mean, winning it for the 3rd consecutive time 3 times. One of those teams that won it 3 consecutive times is Chibuli SS from 1991 to 1993. And of course, before 2000, Chibuli SS were the big winners of this title with 8. And that means from 2000 up to now, they have only won 3. But of course, they tally with St. Mary's Kitende, both at 11. The 8 titles they won, they played 12 finals. That means they only fell short 4 times. As told you earlier, Kololo SS is the first school to a chance for St. Mary's Kitende, but goes for a low shot and the ball is cleared away. Now, St. Mary's Kitende, Simon Mukisa trying to look for Isaac Ntambi. Isaac Ntambi driving this ball forward in the midfield. Buddo SS regains possession. Trying to pass, but the ball is taken away. Can we have a heartbreaker here? Chance for St. Mary's Kitende. Buddo SS still regains possession. They have a chance to cross that ball in. 0 pass, but cleared away. Goal kick for Buddo SS. Relief player down. Segirinya Ronald. That is back on his feet. Solid left back. One of the best players for Buddo SS in this championship. But of course, Buddo SS has another player down. Abasa Sambira has attracted the medical attention. Referee tells him, orders the medical to stretch him off the pitch. He will be stretched off. Few minutes left to play on this game. What a second half we have had. Both teams trying to chase for that 1 goal. But of course, both defense trying to stand tall and try to make sure that No ball passes through to go in the back of the net, and it's still goalless. Are we heading for the penalty shootouts?
Yeah, we are most likely to head for penalty shootouts because that's what the final means. The final can't be just decided. It's on rare cases that the final will be decided in normal minutes, but we have seen them in most cases heading for penalties, and here we are just few minutes away for penalty shootouts.
Goal kick for Buddo SS. Abasa Sambira trying to communicate with the referee to allow him to go back on the pitch, and finally he allows him in. Pressure on both technical benches. Richard Malinga of Buddo SS. Player down for Buddo SS. Referee tells him to get up and continue play, but it will be a throw in for Buddo SS. This could be a penalty change. Triple substitution for Buddo SS. Abasa Sambira comes off, but of course one of the most sensitive and tactical change is the goalkeeping change as Owen Walgembe comes on for YB Edrisa. We are yet to see how many minutes the referee will add in this game. And finally, 80 minutes played. Lucky Buddo SS. That change may not have happened if they took another mind to decide. There is Owen Walgembe, the captain Ibrahim Waligo, and of course having a word, both teams, and of course the referees too. They are here yet to decide which side we are to take the penalty spots from. A final of less chances created, but of course beautiful football displayed has come to an end goalless and will be decided by the penalty spot. One-on-one between the goalkeeper and the taker. Only 5 chances, but of course there might be additions if you are still level. After normal time, 0 St. Mary's Kitende, 0 Buddo SS. What a game.
Yeah, it was very good game, very entertaining, very pacey, and of course it is 0-0 in full time. Of course we have seen St. Mary's Kitende preparing for, Buddo SS preparing for penalty shooters. They did the same yesterday, substituting, that is Idrissa, and of course they have brought in Walugembe Owen, one of the goalkeepers that was when it comes to penalty shootouts. Let's wait and see. Will it be team St. Mary's Kitende or team Buddo SS? No more time, 0-0 between the two Wakiso Giants, that is Buddo SS and St. Mary's Kitende. We are now heading for penalties. We are going for penalty shootouts. Which team will be crowned champions tonight? That's the biggest question. Will it be Buddo SS or the team that is St. Mary's Kitende. Will St. Mary's Kitende level with Chibuli SS? Will St. Mary's level with Chibuli SS? They have 10 titles. And of course, Chibuli have 11. Or team that's Buddo SS will win their third title, having won it in year 2009 and 2018. Will they win this one here in 2025? That's the question. We have seen them doing a number of substitutions there, preparing for penalty shootouts. And of course, one of the substitutions they made is substituting their goalkeeper, that is Idrissa. And of course, we have seen Walugembe Owen coming in for him. They did the same yesterday against Bukedia Comprehensive. Again, they managed to win in the penalty shootouts by 5-1. 5-4. Will they do the same today? Let's wait and see. And of course, a big test for goalkeeper Obale Rogers, who is yet to concede the goal, and he has finished the tournament without conceding. A big test for him. What can he do tonight? Will he help his team to win their 11th title? That's the biggest question. And of course, Walugembe Owen seems to be knowing him more when it comes to penalties. It was hard to pave way for him. Let's wait and see what he can do. They trust him via penalties. Can he save? Yesterday he managed to save his team. He scared the penalty takers. Talking about Walugembe Owen. And of course, a number of teams have played some exciting football. One among them is Menta, Blessed Sacrament, Green Light. Nasana is the other school. Tepa is one among them. Very good football being displayed here. Blessed Sacrament, talking about Blessed Sacrament. Very short boys, but they can pass. Unfortunately, they are not here. Let's head for penalty shootouts between the two giants. And goalkeepers have to do their magic. Goalkeepers one-on-one when it comes to penalty taking. Penalty shootouts will be one-on-one, a goalkeeper against the taker. What can Rogers Obale do tonight? What can Walugembe Owen do tonight? All eyes on them. Of course, both teams will be looking at their goalkeepers. When it comes to penalty shootouts, goalkeepers have to do magic. Of course, center referee John giving instructions to the goalkeepers, trying to instruct the goalkeepers on what to do.
The penalty shootout. Taking first will be St. Mary's Kitende. Then Chisiriko, he just crossed from Buddo SS to St. Mary's Kitende. This year, he has already scored a penalty. That was yesterday. Here goes Chisiriko against. Good penalty. Sends the goalkeeper the wrong direction and gives St. Mary's Kitende the lead. One zero. Chance for Buddo SS to level. To take this one will be Bate Martin, the substitute. Good penalty. Well taken penalty. Goes for a very low ball. Crawls in the center of the goalpost. 1-1. One of the best penalties taken so far. What a penalty.
Yeah, it's a very good penalty. So far, I can rate it as the best penalty so far I've seen it ever since the tournament began.
Well, here comes the captain, Simon Mukisa. Looking forward to lead as an example. And of course, make sure this one is slotted in and the team remains in the game. Simon Mukisa against Owen Walugembe. Defenders are known for taking very good penalties. They mostly goes for the power. Good penalty. The goalkeeper slotted the right way, but of course, the speed of the ball, he couldn't match the speed of that ball. St. Mary's Kitende now leading by 2-1. A chance for Buddo SS to level back to 2-2. Both teams coming from Wakiso zone. trust in Rogers Obale. There goes the goalkeeping coach. Assistant coach Min trying to urge Obale. Good penalty. Goalkeeper spotted the right way. But of course he couldn't match the level or the height of the ball. 2-2. Well, the pressure from both sides is too high, and of course to the fans it could be much bigger. Trying to urge their fellow to make sure that one is in. Good penalty. Leonard Kasanya. Oh, it was Ronald Chigoye. Now comes Rogers Obale. Goalkeeper Owen Walgembe of Buddo SS is booked. I had in the incident to understand. But of course, Buddo SS has a chance to make it 3. Of course, take this is Babi Shakur. Came off the bench. Good penalty. And question to answer. Is it the skill of the takers? Or something lacking in the goalkeepers? But of course, nice penalties being taken here. And here comes Ashraf Chakua to take the 4th penalty kick for St. Mary's Kitende. He has displayed good football today. He's here. To take the 4th for Kitende. Here comes Ashraf Chakua. Good penalty. Nice celebration. One kick remaining for St. Mary's Kitende. 2 for Buddo SS. Advantage for St. Mary's Kitende. Now Buddo has Here comes Roy Olala, very promising midfielder. He scored his penalty yesterday. Is he against Rogers Obale? Good penalty. And silences them. Urges the crowd to continue cheering on. Very promising skillful and talented midfielder, Royolala. One more chance for both sides. Whoever misses here and another scores, it will be game done. Coming for St. Mary's Kitende is Leonard Kasanya. Came off the bench and he's here for one mission, to make sure he piles more pressure on the opponent. If his penalty kick goes in, Buddo SS has no shortcut apart from scoring theirs too. But of course, if he fails and the opponent scores, it will be game done. Here we are for the final penalty kicks. Leonard Kasanya for St. Mary's Kitende. Good penalty. It's now Rogers Obale against Buddo SS. Simon Muksa, his captain, tells him, "You are the hero here. You are our savior here. And you can make it happen." Who comes for Buddo SS? Rutaro Sepiria. Here goes the prayers. Goal! One more chance for both sides. The crowd cheering on. It seems Buddo SS has got enough fans here. One more chance for each side. Here comes Santos Agok, has had a very good championship, has scored some goals. He's here to make sure that St. Mary's Kitende is still in this game. Penalty saved. Goalkeeper Owen Walugembe celebrates wildly here. But of course, he has to return to his goal. He is excited. But of course, he has to go back and the penalty kicks continue. Rogers Obale to save Smask, or Ronald Segirinya. Could he be the one? It could be Ronald Segirinya to send Chibuli to guide them to their third title. Goalkeeper Owen Walugembe still on pressure, waiting for his teammate to convert this, or else he will have to send for more. Buddo SS conquers the field and the championship shield in a heart-stopping penalty shootout thriller. The Buddo boys bask in glory, while St. Mary's Kitende walks away with heads held high, proud of their valiant fight. Ronald Segrinya Walgembe Owen seizes the moment for Buddo SS. Third title in the cupboard. What a moment! They started with a very good performance. They registered the highest score in these games. And of course the crowd will join them to celebrate this. A well-deserved championship. A well-deserved title for the Wakiso best side. For St. Mary's Kitende, they will have to go another year without seeing the national title. There comes the community of Ungora. As told you earlier on, Buddo SS had a number of fans cheering them from here, and of course others cheering them from where they are. Prayers and of course messages sent to the boys who have displayed an performance that has convinced everyone that schools football is still an entertaining game. Full time here at Ngora High School. St. Mary's Kitende 0. Buddo SS 0 in normal time. And of course, 6-5 win for Buddo SS in the penalty shootouts. What a game!
What a game. Really, it was a very good game, very entertaining game. And of course, we have to say congratulations to Team Buddo SS. They have done whatever they have done. Because what a journey, having sent a message, beating someone 14 goals to 1 in the group stages, attracted many people's attention. And of course, they won the fans of many fans here in Ngora High School. And here they are, they have won their third title, having won it way back in 2009. Of course, they did it again they took it again in 2018. And of course, 2025, they are the champions of 2025. That is Buddo SS. We have to say congrats for them. We saw Coach Ronald, that's Coach Richard Malinga. He got his notes right, having substituted as goalkeeper. He knew it before. He substituted Edwis and he brought in Walgebe Owen, who is very good in the penalty. And of course, he has saved the team. He has saved this team, and here they are the champions of 2025. Buddo SS. I've got tears in the other side of St. Mary's Kitende. They never expected this at all. They cannot believe this, but that is football. 0-0 full time. Of course, in the penalty shootout, 6-5 for Buddo. They are the champions of 2025. Of course, we have seen celebration, joy on the other side of Buddo SS. They have a number of fans. They have more fans compared to St. Mary's Kitende. Very much excited. Very excited. Buddo SS. Of course, that is it. That is it. That is it. If you win something, expect the same. They had a very, 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 very good campaign this time around. They won all their games. Yesterday, they managed to knock Team Bukedea Compressive on penalty shootout 5-4. Today in the final, they have managed to beat 10-time champions, that is St. Mary's Kitende, 6-5. The champion, of course, Secretary trying to harmonize the situation here. Of course, players for Buddo SS, they want to celebrate, trying to wave to all the fans. They are moving all over the pitch, waving to fans. Of course, they have won the heart of Ngora people. That's one thing. If you are to win the battle, you have to do that. Of course, they did it. I've seen them removing the jerseys. Of course, security trying to do their best. Let's wait and see. All the fans have joined team that is St. Mary's. They have given out the jerseys. You can't expect this. They have given out the jerseys to the fans. Seriously giving out the jerseys to the fans. Team players from St. Mary's Kitende seriously giving out the jerseys to the fans. They have won the hearts of the people in order. Joy in their faces, very much happy, too excited. That is it. That's what it means for you to be a champion.
That was the match, and your guessing was as good as mine or was wrong. So let's go ahead. Nora, we have seen you before. No, just being one-sided.
They have moved all over the pitch. Players from Buddo SS waving to the fans. Of course, the fans did something for them. They were really cheering them right from minute 1 till stoppage time. They have been behind them. And they are also giving it back to the fans. Go seeing, they will be heading to the other side of Kenya, Kakamega. They will be going the other side to represent Uganda as a country in the Fiesta Games. And of course, the teams that will be heading to the other side is Buddo SS, Team St. Mary's Kitende, Bugedia Comprehensive, and team that is Amos College will be heading to the other side of Kenya, that's Kakamega, to represent Uganda in the Fiesta Games. Of course, the one thing that you'll have to know is team that is Amos College are the defending champions of that Fiesta. Unfortunately, this time around in the USSSA Championship, they were knocked in the round of 32. You cannot believe this, but that is football. In the football, everything can happen. But they will be heading to the other side of Kenya, Kakamega, to defend their title. Of course, they are organized.
St. Mary's Kitende.
Isomero la Limorun.
In front of the podium there, please. Mlongo, arrange the place where these teams are going to be. Mr. Ayub, arrange the teams. Let's move there, please. St. Mary's Kitende, Buddo, Bukenya Comprehensive.
Isomero la Dapo pa Limorun, Bukeda Comprehensive, Buddo kede St. Mary's Kitende. Akure singatalaje. A players lisomera on, please.
We do not want to keep our chief guest waiting here. He has got a lot of work to do. So let's move.
Saving atapaki kunya silajana mkota isiba noi la polokok le jasa sisen abolationo.
Bukenya Comprehensive, St. Mary's Kitende, and Buddo SS.
Etenge jakaito kelo olenderia na peta nguno jokonoi teteroni yangari Continental FM 10. Yala manoi. Etona sapatalore.
Please, we would like to see Buddo SS there, please. We can disqualify you because of that. We don't have time here to waste.
Kota shalamikino eministala bola so Papa Peter Ogwang.
Our guests are now on the podium, so the function can now start. Ladies and gentlemen, we start off with. Well, if they are not there, that's not my problem. Use this one. Okay. The most valuable player in this tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player in this tournament is none other than Mukisa Owen from Buddo SS. Please, where is Buddo SS?
Buddo SS.
Okay, as we go on, let's get. Who is that? That is MVP. Where were you? We don't reverse. Okay, MVP. Please. No. For the MVP. MVP. Give him the one for the MVP. Okay. That's the one, huh? Okay. Pass it. Yeah, 10. That is most valuable player. And then, of course, there.
most valuable player. Then, of course, we go back for the top scorer to Mwine Mubaraka. You see, he gets the golden boot. Wow. That boy can score. It's 10 goals. Happiness. And the DJ here does not know how to give vibe. I don't know why. There you are. And then, of course, all of them three will stand there with the guests. Then move there for the photo. Okay, all of you there. Those are our players, most valuable player, best goalkeeper, and top scorer. Thank you very much. Medal awards now. I told you the positions, and I'm not going to repeat that. You will see that in the papers. But in the before it will come. In the third position, referees. The referees who have done a good job, they also get medals. Yes. Those are our gallant referees. Thank you very much for doing a very good job. Those are our super referees. Thank you for doing a very good job. Now a word of medals. In the third position out of this tournament is none other than Bukedia Comprehensive School. That is Bukedia from Teso Zone. You should really clap for Bukedia Comprehensive. Otherwise, Teso Zone, you are going to move out with nothing. Wow. And what does that mean? Yes. You don't know. Okay. It means the world is like that. That is Bukedia receiving their medal. Thank you very much, Bukedia. By the way, in Bukedia team, I have my grandson. So, yeah, he's my grandson. He's here. My grandson is there. He plays for Bukedia, that one. Wow. That brown. Hey, that one. Wow. That one, I play for Bukedia. And of course, fortune, when you get the medal, give it to me. I don't need to play. They play for me. Yeah, I don't need to play. So I will get that medal. Okay, thank you very much. Move there, please, for the photo. Move there for a photo. Thank you very much, Bukedia. That is good. Amedadi, thank you very much. Thank you, coach. Good. That is our bronze medalist, 2025 Bukedia Comprehensive. Okay. Now we move on. Silver medalist 2025, St. Mary's Boarding School, Kitende. Happiness, DJ. Don't worry, football is like that. It's like a food chain. Today you win, tomorrow you lose. You see, it is okay. Don't worry, you have won many trophies, but that's it. Okay. Please put on your medal for the photo. Okay. That is St. Mary's Kitende, our silver medalist year 2025, Ngora High School. Thank you very much. Feel the medal, feel your medal, feel happy. Okay. Now, the champion 2025, Buddo SS. The champion. I don't hear the vibe. What does that song mean? What does it mean? That means that song is for Buddo. Okay.
Wow. You've made it.
That is football. You remain there, please. Remain here, remain here, remain here, remain here, remain here. Move there, move there, move there, move there, move there, move. Sit there, please. Come on here. Organize yourself, please. As the rain starts coming down, hey, DJ, now the chief guest is going to hand over the trophy to the captain. Captain Buddo, please. Where is the captain? Captain Buddo. There you are. Come on. Oh. There is a trophy. There we are. Go. Okay. There. That closes year 2025. Hey.
How are you? Fine now. You okay? Hard luck, huh? Okay, we meet at home. We meet at home.
Happiness, 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 happiness. Okay. Buddo DJ.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We meet next year, 2026. We don't know where we shall be, but maybe we shall come back to Ngora. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the entertainment. Thank you for your maximum cooperation. Thank you.
Eyalamanoi. Ladies and gentlemen, Buddo DJ. Now. First listen.